lighthouse there behind you in the background, look at that. This is a castle that was on Monty Python. If you look, you can see the steps where he was at the bottom. Well, it looks like I made the right decision to head home. 7:20 in the borders, and it's absolutely crap. Hey up, it begins. Right, so what are we now? Sunday 28th of August. Right, that's all we need to know. Here's where I stopped last night. At the side of Loch Lomond. That's not bad, is it? How's that for the view out your van? Listen, them lungs like a turned out trouser pocket again.
There you go.
It's a bit like the Batmobile, isn't it? Remember when the Batmobile did it?
Oh, we came from here, though.
Crikey. Here we are at Oban. That's just got his... What did you get? Gold medal, was it?
Yeah, solid gold, that.
Solid gold. Forget them Olympics medals. They're nothing compared to what he got there. He's got his gold medal for the Oban Sea Kayak Race. We're going to do a round robin of this island. This is Kerrera. Got some beauties. It was fantastic weather up until an hour ago, until we decided to put in. Here we go. It's a lovely day, but it's a bit, that breeze has got up. Oh, this paddle feels weird. What's going on? So this is it, the Sound of Kerrera. That's the Island of Kerrera. This is the mainland here. This card has got next to nothing left on it. There you go, new card, brand new card. There's about 4 hours on one of these, I think. Right, so we've got 4 miles to the tip of Kerrera. Some beautiful scenery here. Remember the first time we ever came here? Well, that would have been 1990, 91. Really impressed with it. And it's good diving. I think that's the Puffin Dive Centre up there. Up that, is it up that hill or is it up the next one? This is the ferry out to Carrara. There's a little slip there. And you land on, there's supposed to be no cars on Carrara. Look, there's some over there. I don't think you're allowed to take your own car over there. Who got buried at that church, do you know? Famously, Princess Diana's mum. This rock here on your left is called Iona Sharples Rock. Remember Iona Sharples? Off Coronation Street. With pursed up lips like a dog's arse. It's called that because it's got an earnet on it, just like Iona Sharples always had. Yeah, that was I think that was it up there, up the hill, Puffin Dive Centre. That used to be Dive Centre. Just drive up there to that. It's all changed. I don't remember any of these concrete blocks and all this and that shed. Remember that jetty there? I'm sure that's the boat we went on. It used to be called the Urchin, that's it. I'm sure it is. There's a load of kayakers here trying to muscle in on our patch.
8 of them.
We're going to have to lay the law down here, Matt. We can't have this on a day like this. Our reputations will suffer. I don't know if I'm imagining it, but that boat appears to be leaning over. It definitely is leaning over to me. It's got a furrow list to starboard. It definitely is. Look at it. Jesus, it's not half got a list on it, that. Goes out in a big sea coming from the starboard now. Oof. Captain knows what he's doing. Maybe he's expecting a big sea from the port. There's a wreck over here apparently. Look how that light's just like acting on them hills. I think there's somebody up there at the top. I don't know if I'm imagining it or what. Curiously, that boat appears to have righted itself. I wonder if he's pumped some ballast or something like that in it. Didn't half have a lean on it here. Fantastic scenery down here. Scenery.
Surprise them, I'll get myself an epic V8 next year.
A V8?
Turn up in it right at the last minute.
You need a V8 body to do it though. That's the only problem. We're looking at these here in the background and they look like two cows. It's a cow definitely. It's two cows like that thing. We started with two rusty boilers. Yeah. It's a ridiculous coincidence that there's some rusty coloured cows in the field behind and then there's two on the beach, so they're obviously sea cows, aren't they? Sea cows with blunt bows and big rusty bullet holes. We've come into this bay to explore this wreck. It's beautiful here. The water's lovely and clear. It really is nice. It is a very pleasant experience. Wouldn't you think that they'd give it a Viking funeral and just set fire to it and be done with? Mind you, I can see birds going in and out of it. Birds are nesting in it. Look at that. So it's serving its purpose. Fantastic. No propeller on, that's it. It'll never go again. If it had a propeller on, it'd have had half a chance.
Only filled up with memory.
Look like you've got to leave a limpet mine on it. Special Forces mat. What is he doing? He's after a barnacle. He wants a barnacle for his boat. That deck does not look safe, mate. At one point it used to stink of fish in there, just think. Women are alright, but there's nothing like the real thing, eh? It's a beautiful scene. It really is. Two cows up beach still. Here's the wreck. And that's Oban in the background. Yes, the young uns. Look at that. I think it's a nose martin. Get away! Wasp, piss off.
Grab it from behind, Frank.
They were trying to land. They were trying to land before when you was on. Well, it's been beautiful here. We've had about 15-20 minutes here just exploring the wreck and that. The lighting and just the conditions on the day. It's fabulous.
Your scene that you're filming now just got incredibly better, didn't it?
Well, yeah. It's looking like that wind has dropped somewhat. We've been wrong before though, haven't we? Look at that now, that wind in that glorious 20 minutes we had there. Oh dear!
Oh, I was looking at that one.
No way!
Turn the rock green.
Oh, the rock green and your shit white.
Looking at that one to catch me out and I didn't see this one. Just as you were talking about landing on your boat on rocks.
Oldest trick in the book, that.
Run me aground.
On the ground. Now, look at this natural little slipway here for us. Look at that. It's been absolutely... You've not run aground again. To be a fantastic place for land, that, if you was camping out. That place just looks magnificent there in that setting. This is now opening out into the Firth of Lorne. We should be able to see, once we're round that corner, the Isle of Mull. Down there, that big one sticking up, I'm guessing, will be Scarborough. And after that is Jura. There's a whole lot of tide going on in between. Now the GPS is showing, I don't know if you can see it there or not, a buoy. And that is said buoy. Not buoy, you know, a beacon, a marker, a flashing light, whatever you want, a lighthouse. Day mark. Here's the beacon with all the seals on it. Bloody hell, it's making some racket, that boat now, listen it. They look like commons, yeah. Can't quite see proper. Yes, see, I was wrong, it isn't Mull. That is Inch. There's the view right down Kerrera Sound. We're virtually coming to the head of it. 2.66 miles so far. Still got quite a bit yet, so that's Inch. I don't know what that little one is in between us then. Oh my god. Unless that's Inch. And that one right at the back is the Garvalax. I'd have to look on the map. It is just the most glorious day. I cannot tell you how good it feels to be out here today. It really is absolutely fantastic. I come down last night and there was rain and it was a bit dull, and this morning was a bit dull, and I really thought this was going to be not a good trip. Who the hell would have seen this coming today, what's happened there? Fantastic this morning, the wind got up, we thought we were going to be hey lads on this corner here, and it's just dropped off again.
You ain't got down to Carnage Corner yet.
Carnage Corner in these conditions?
Corner.
Dear God, can we order this weather for all this week? And all of next week? Wow, look at this, is it me or is it getting warmer? It feels like it's getting warmer.
I'm going to leave you in here having all this to yourself. The weather's nice.
Well, you remember what happened last time when you went home?
Yep.
It's not Carnage Corner, that's the Ross of Mull. That's where I'm hoping to be paddling tomorrow. There's our last view of Oban as we turn Carnage Corner.
I think the best turn back, mate.
Oh, I know, it's a bit...
What I saw here yesterday.
I don't think we're going to make it.
Yeah.
We're going to lose the sun very shortly at Carnage. Look, it's all coming to fruition at once. We're hitting Carnage Corner, the sun's got to disappear, the wind's got up. Look at the view across there. That's the Isle of Mull. A hauntingly empty Isle of Mull. Look at that. How many midges live on the Isle of Mull? So we're right at the end of Kerrera here. Carnage Corner, Carnage Corner. It's looking down the Ross of Mull, the southern coast of Mull. Conditions are absolutely fantastic. Wind's bouncing off the bottom of that big black cloud. Look at that little, some kind of prison, isn't it? Bread and water in there for 10 years or something. Till you died. You didn't get out of prison in them days, did you? There's the castle. I can't remember what it's called. Is it Castle Moyle? Or is that the one off Skye? I can't remember. I'm sure one of them was Castle Moyle. And clouds now are scudding from right to left, which means the wind's coming from the north. Chateau North. So I'm thinking when we get round this corner we're going to be head to wind, even though here we're head to wind. Who lives in a house like this? Bloody hell, we don't feel like we've got very far, look. We're driving into headwind now. It's really slowed us down. There'd have been no 2 hours and 50 minutes yesterday if you'd have been into this, I'll tell you. No chance. Look at the Isle of Mull there at the background, it looks fantastic. Here's the Jesus. Can have that bought for £1,000 on eBay. 2016 model. Coming up to the south western tip of Kerrera. Yeah, that boulders fell over there and left a gap underneath. We are in one absolutely spectacular spot here. So there's the Ross of Mull. Coming in here we've got, I think that's Inch Island, and there the Garvalacks behind. Now if you look down there, there's a yacht, you can see, I can see it. Ooh, what's going on here? That must be Jura. The Isle of Jura covered in the clouds. I'm trying to keep still here, I'm in the right spot. Could do again, not land. It's got to be Jura, that. And there's another one that's just out of view behind them. That it's got to be Coll or Tyree. I think it's Tyree, the most northern one. Can't remember. Coll it might be. It's got to be one of them. It has to be. Trying to find a spot here to land out of this wind for 10 minutes while we have some. Eh? Struck gold, he says. Listen to that. That's Inch Island. And the Garvalacks in the background. The two yachts to the right. And that's the channel looking down. And that's got to be Jura at the background. It has to be. Can't be anything else. Honest to God. Oh. What a fire we've got here now. Roaring fire. Looks like it's going to be rough if we get round that headland there. We're just under halfway, so it'll be quicker for us to go back. Oh, look at that now. It's beautiful. Oh, I can feel that. It is good. I'm glad I'm not downwind of it. Only one problem when you've been near fire and you come away from it, you feel cold then. Rolling a cigarette. I got my new gay shoes on. No gold medal for me then. Look at that. It's spitting on me, that fire. Ooh, have that back off from this fire. It's spitting at me. Wow, look at that there now. That's Shimmering sea over the Isle of Mull. Look, it's like the eternal flame at Graceland. Is this burning?
Eternal flame off this bit.
Look at that up there on the hill. It's like some kind of creepy head looking down on top of you. Looking the other way.
Now come close, just to kick your oppression over there.
Disaster fund. Well, that yacht's not having any problems getting around the corner. That's going to be us in about 10 minutes time. Let me take a rain check on that. Make it 20. Shutters are down. Look, I found an alien's brain. Was it?
My brain after all that Guinness last night.
Yeah. It's either that or your liver. Phew, I am downwind of that fire here now. It's kicking out some fumes, that. It looks like it's slackened off again, this wind. Definitely not as bad as it was. But Matt's depressed that we're leaving a good fire up beach like that. Well, that was a fantastic lunch break, that. And look what we're heading into now. Fantastic! We're going to hit some tide and winds round the corner. We don't know how bad it's going to be. If it's bad, we just turn back. It's simple as that. Nothing to lose at all. Except our reputations. This is your best time for paddling now, isn't it? 7:30. Most of them have gone home. A lot of them will be on the way home. Fantastic evening. Bit windy, but so what? Oh, I'm just out that sun here now. It's fantastic. It is nice, the sun, but by God, it's dazzling when you're looking straight into it. You need a welding mask on. The Garvalaks, or the Isles of the Sea. Now just off there, straight ahead of me, is an island called Frank Lockwood's Island. I wonder who the hell Frank Lockwood was, and how do you get an island named after yourself? Matthew seems to have come to a stop, as if to say he's turning back. What's going on? Didn't wagons roll? How bad? Let me have a paddle out then and a look at the view. I don't think it will be that bad. Looks calm down there. I think it's just this bit here where there's a bit of tide. I think we'll do it. Looks alright down there. Right, this is the Sound of Mull. That's Lismore. This is Kerrera on the right. The next island you can see, next bit of land in between, is Lismore. To the left is Lady Isle, the lighthouse on Lady Isle. This is the entrance to the Sound of Mull. And I can't see it, but there is Moidart Castle. Is there somewhere? It must be just hidden behind the corner. There's a protected wreck there called the Stuart. And just across is HMS Dartmouth. And the wreck of the... can't remember what it's called. There's the Thesis is there, that's another cracking dive. Can't remember what the other wreck is, the Dartmouth and the, it's like a tugboat I think, a salvage boat. Can't remember. Yeah, I will do this. It's a bit splashy like, but... Yeah. Oh, we bottled it, we're turning back. An hour and a half. Look at Gannet, it's Sky. 2 of them. 3 of them. In the sky. The Jesus of kayaking. Where is the Jesus of kayaking? And an amazing castle there at the background. It's like derelict. Not derelict, but haunted castle. Sure there's another one round there. Sure that weren't the one I took a photograph of. This is a sunset over Mull. Look at that. Oh well. Look at that. Whoa, look at them mountains over there as well. Here's what you would have won. My God, it's as good as one of them sky sunsets, that. It's amazing. It really is. Absolutely fabulous, that. Sunset over Mull. That is, if you look down there, that is the Clachan Bridge. That is the bridge over to Seal Island. Seal Island, Seal or Sail. Oh, come on, waves. If you look, there's a tree that looks like a big tree, a pinnacle, and then to the left you can just make out the bridge, the gap through it. Look at that like bit of a rainbow over there to the left. Wow. August is always the best month of the year for all this, for getting good sunsets when it's right. You get the ultimate light in August, I think, in this country, July and August. There's some fabulous effects in winter. Don't get me wrong, it can be really good and clear. But the ultimate weather now is July and August. It's got to be. We didn't do bad in June in Skye, did we? May and June. This is when we should be getting the weather. Well, this is it. We're about to turn the corner. This is it, the Sound of Kerrera. This is the last look at the sunset. Oh, the clouds just come in and obscured it all, spoilt it a bit, spoilt it a little bit. It's funny how them clouds go grey at night. Oh, the yacht just appeared up corner there, look. Sailing the night passage. Scary stuff. Well, that's the end of that day. 27th of August, I think. Is it 27th? 28th? 28th, I think. Sunday. Finally out of that wind. And it wasn't really a cold wind, but it is so much better to get out of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a lot more relaxing without the wind, I think.
3 mile back now.
Oh, this is going to be an epic sunset, and we're not going to see it proper, are we? He's out. Ooh, that was just a dodgy moment then. I had visions of that snagging on something, that strap.
Oh, that's a fucking sexual cannon, man.
That would be the irony of it, wouldn't it? The strap that's supposed to save it. Look at that view down there. It's very enticing indeed. The milky twilight. My God, I could do a compilation of Scottish sunsets for this year. 2016 Scottish sunsets. I've seen some absolute blinders. I've really enjoyed today, I can't tell you, I don't know why. Something hit water there then. What was that? Something there, there's something there. Here, in front of me. I think it's fish. We've got about 3 miles back now in that. It's absolutely fantastic. It'll be mackerel, won't it? You know what they're like, they're thick. Mackerel. Get them lot there. Little bit nervous. We'll not bother you. Here we are, we're coming up to our destination. We've got about another mile for to go. 2?
2 miles to that ship.
Oh well. To what ship?
Derelict one then.
All right. I've got to say, it's just round the corner. But look at what we have here. Caledonian MacBrain.
Will it be a problem for me to go and hang on its bowway?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember this last time when we was down there at Seal Island. Not remember it coming in late at night. It's like a miniature ferry. It's not as big as a normal one. I'm still not going to argue with it, like. Shout Allahu Akbar when you get close to it. Classic bow wave, look at it. Can you see the wave behind the bow? It's riding in its own trough. That's its whole speed, that. So to go any faster, it's got to climb over that bow, and it can't do. So to go any faster, it's just a total waste of energy. Just fighting physics. The laws of physics. And you can't beat them, can you? This is the wave off the ferry landing. Ooh, it was a bit lively that then. These lot at yacht to go cop for it, I'll tell you. Whew. I can't. Right, here we go. 9.6 miles. That's Oban in the distance there. We're about another mile for to go. And it's quite dark. It's been a cracking day. It really has. This is the castle that was on Monty Python. If you look, you can see the steps where he was at the bottom. I fart in your general direction and all that. Well, it's really on crap now, the weather. They did say it was going to happen, not. This is Iona Island in Lochlin. Fort William's about 10 miles away, I think, maybe a bit more. This is the island that my paddle is named after. And it's a pretty shite island, actually. Jesus, Henry Christ, look at that, that's Ben Nevis in the background there. It's unbelievable. Look at it just appearing out the mist. Fancy having this as your local shopping centre. Ben Nevis there behind you in the background, look at that. This is so typical of a trip away with the Jesus kayaking. This is what goes on. Look at him, he's like a grasshopper in his bare feet. The stench coming out of there is beyond belief.
It's offending me now.
You've got the patina kettle. You've got the cup. That's, well, that's clean actually. But best of all, nestling on the front dashboard in the red hot sun is, ooh, how long's that been there? That curry. 2 nights ago's curry and rice. My God, would you die if you ate that now? Whew. You would die a death. A horrible, curled up like a rat with a bellyache somewhere, like it had poison.
It's quite tidy in here. We've got my cold refreshings ready to go.
Got his new Saltaire flag, look at that. He's come across all patriotic for the land of the brave art.
Got my cap.
Various clean cups. Is there not a culture growing in that? Oh my
you don't want your elbow on that ball there, mate.
Oh, no way.
It's a rock and roll lifestyle of a sea kayaker, this is, mate.
Rock and roll. You've no ponytail though. Look at him with his cap. Look at that gate. Even the old gate post got character. Look at that. Don't make them like that anymore, I'll tell you. Where's the eagle gone? Wow, it gets even better. Never seen water so high here. There's a causeway here, you can walk straight across here. It'll drop in another hour or so. Okay, lovely and clear that sea is. There's the path up there. I'm going to go up and have a butcher's. Silver Walk, 5.8 kilometres. Well, I ain't doing 5.8 kilometres, but I'll do part of it. You are here. Look at that, it just gets better and better. Looks like it's drying out again now. That spit of land is just beginning to appear between that and the castle. Castle. If it was an eagle before that. I think so. Last one here, look at that. I can smell barbecue. Whoa, who's got barbecue going? I made a joke to myself before on the way to this walk that this is someone's broadband connection. And guess what? It is. It's a telephone connection to the island over there. Look at that there, the tide's just dropping there now. You can see it's just breaking on that bar across. Look at that. A trick of the light. Another half an hour you'll be able to walk across that. Half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. I put some WD-40 on this gate last time I came. That's the kind of guy I am. Proper little pack horse bridge, look at that. this bridge. Doesn't look like this weather's going to buck up. 30th of August. Gonna come and shoot you with me gun. Gonna come and shoot you with me gun. I was just thinking then you don't 10-foot see me day. Good luck. Look at the state of this. Somebody said to us yesterday it was going to be, hey, it'll be alright tomorrow, there might be a few rain squalls.
Man up, Frank!
Man up, indeed. Look at the state of it. Tell you what.
For a bit of rock hopping, huh?
Yeah.
You vote.
You would actually make it over it, wouldn't you, for once? It's absolutely shit. Congratulations! Look at him in his beanie hat. Ha! Gay! Ha! Gay! Get it up there. Keep saying I'll go up. Not today. Look how fast them clouds are scudding over. Look at that view in the mirror there.
Fizzy drinks, such as those containing tonic water, should not be kept in bottom bottles. But as I started to unscrew...
Well, here I am, one of my favourite places in the world. It's too windy to go out. Sea Cliff and Bass Rock. These lot have got down on beach in the vans, I don't know how they've managed that. It's pushing it. Look at the ship, see what's going on. There it is. There's still plasters and gannets, but I can't see many in the air like you normally can. Not much in way of surf either, you don't have to pick some surf up this beach. I've been reading whilst I'm here. Kidnapped. Robert Louis Stevenson. Look at that, it's a classic cover. Probably from the 60s. Might be earlier, I don't know. £3. If it's anything like Treasure Island, it'll be unputdownable. What a life, eh? Well, I've just come out here and this wind's made my mind up for me. It ain't gonna drop that wind. Well, you win some, you lose some. There's only gonna ever be one winner. Shark. There's oil and wealth, but not for anyone. Boone, a place called Boone. I've just gone to a place called Lauder. Just been listening to something on Radio 4 with the ruler of Gabon. He's called Ali Bongo. And the guy who's tried to oust him out of power is Jean Ping. Jean Ping and Ali Bongo. Couldn't make that one up, could you? Well, It looks like I made the right decision to head home. 7:20 in the borders, and it's absolutely crap. Might as well be winter. Back to the grind.